These are the new Green Jerseys and Nuggets playing cards, and they are a fully marked deck. So today I'm going to show you how to read the backs so you can know what the faces are without ever needing to flip the card over. So first we'll break down the 4 suits, and then we'll get into the values next. So if you're going to look at this back design, you'll see right here where it says Jerry's, there's a line surrounding it, a thin green line. Now you'll see that there's a big difference between this one and this one, where the second one is a much thicker line all the way around, and the first one is a much thinner line all the way around. So if it's all the way thin, all the way around, you're going to say that it is a spade, where if it is thick all the way around, it's going to be a heart. So that's the way you're going to know those two. Now, the difference between the next two is going to be a top and bottom thickness. So it's actually not going to be all the way around either way. So you'll see that on this one, the top part is thicker and the bottom part is thinner. Where on this one, top part is thinner, bottom one's thicker. You'll see the difference between those just like that. So top is thicker, bottom is thinner, top is thinner, bottom is thicker. Now, if it's always the top that's the thicker part, it's going to be clubs. And if it's the bottom that's the thicker part, it's going to be diamonds. So that's how you're going to know the difference between any of these 4 suits. And that's not just going to apply to the 4 aces, that's going to apply to every single card in the deck. But of course, when it comes to the values, you need to know 14 cards. And yes, I said 14, because you're also gonna wanna know this pesky little joker up here. So ace all the way to king, and then the joker. So then to be able to read it, you're going to look at this top part to know the suit, middle part to know the value, and I'll show you exactly how to do that right now. Now, what you're gonna see on this back design is it says nugget, not nuggets, just nugget. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Now, across those 6 letters, you're going to see 2 lines connected to each of the 6. Now, of course, 2 times 6 is 12, so that could make these 12 cards, and then we'll get to the king and the joker in a second, but first let's get to these. So the top line on this one right here is bold, where the second line connected to the N is not, and neither are any of the rest. So if it's just the top one, of course it's going to be the ace. Then if look at this one, now it's the bottom line of the N. So that one's going to be the 2. Again, top of the U is going to be the 3. Then we have the bottom of the U is the 4. Top of the first G is going to be the 5. Bottom of the first G is 6. Now we're on to the second G. Top of it is 7. Bottom of the second G is 8. Top of the E is going to be 9 right here. Then bottom of the E is bold there. So of course we have the 10. Now we're on to the T. Top of the T is going to be the Jack. And the bottom of the T being bold means it's a queen. But again, that's only the first 12, and now we're out of lines. Consider we're out of lines, both on this top part and all of that, but we still don't know how to read the king and the joker. Got good news for you. It's kind of like the spades and hearts dilemma. So now it's going to be all or nothing. So now you can see on this one that none of them are bolded, versus on this one, all of them are bolded. So if it's all of them, it's going to be joker. If it's going to be none of them, then you have the king. So now it's time for a trial run. Let's give it a quick dribble. I'm going to take it like this, take this card, and show it to you. So let's see if you can figure out what this card is at complete random. I didn't even know what card this was going to be ahead of time. And then if you guess it in the comments, I will then like your comment. If not, I'll just tell you you're wrong. Now, obviously this deck is beautiful and it has a fantastic marking system, but if you haven't seen the review for it, you should check it out there. And if you love all other types of marked decks, you can check out the entire marked decks playlist right there. And if you love content like this, where I reveal the marking systems to playing cards and so much more, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CPM, signing off.